Well, hello there, my fellow Marines. How are you doing today? King Rex here, and today we're gonna be continuing on with Iron Marines. And we're gonna be jumping back to Ascendar because we have some special missions that we need to take care of. I decided to pick Darwin for this mission just because I haven't really used them all that much. He's not my favorite hero, but hey, he is not terrible either, so might as well bring him to one of the harder special operations, Memory Lane. Here we have to defend one base for quite a while. As you can see, this is our base and this is what we have to work with. We don't really have anything else other than that. So let's see if we can defend it. Now there is also a nice way to cheese this mission because, well, actually, we're gonna leave Shellstorm here and a Shellstorm here. And now we're just gonna wait. We have to protect this refinery. If it dies, we're dead. So we better do that, right? Well, yeah, but also we have these things. These little... Wait. First of all, we gotta wait for our guys to group up. Because we have this. Also, Guardians, you stupid. You're stupid! Use your common sense. We gotta take care of these things. Because they are pretty helpful. And we also need to destroy the spawners. If you manage to destroy the spawners, then you're gonna have a much easier time. Now, usually, the way this mission works is that you gotta do it later. Once the wave is over, that's when you have to clean them up, but just because I know how to get around this mission, we can just do that. As you can see, the mission is our base is getting raided at the moment, but we are surviving just fine. We may need to bring Darwin up in here in a minute, but we'll see about that. For now, we're just doing alright. Now, we have also a bunch of these ranged mofos, which are quite a pain in the butt, because they can outrange almost anything, really. And yeah, it's not a lot of fun, because they can just, you know, snipe you from a distance, and this happens. We're probably gonna lose one turret, but I'm fine with that, honestly. We're gonna move Darwin in, and he's gonna go... Burn! He's just gonna incinerate everybody with his jetpack. And then he's gonna do a ground pound, and he's gonna do some group damage and stun everybody. Nice. He's doing fine though. Darwin is alright hero, you know, he's holding his own so far. He hasn't died, he hasn't been failing us miserably. But he's not the best hero either. The issue with him is that he doesn't really have any passive abilities. He just that. He doesn't have any passive. However, he does have a lot of ways to attack people. He has multiple attacks that he can use on enemies. He has a ranged attack that's pretty much him tossing a banana, which, to be honest, it doesn't really do much, it's just bad. But it is something. At least he can hit flying enemies. You know, it's better than nothing, I guess. However, his melee attacks are pretty decent. He has a regular pound attack, then he has the ranged pounds that deals group damage, and then he also does double pound, which is basically double basic attack that deals area damage. So it is pretty good. And then here we go. Second wave in 1 minute. Destroy as many whatever these things are called. I like to call them spawners. I mean, that's what they are. They just spawn a bunch of enemies. They don't do anything else. So you're supposed to do them once the timer starts to go off, but you can actually do it midway through the mission. So that way you can, you know, save up a little bit of time. Just in case. If you're having issues with this mission, this is a nice way to, you know, improve. Alright, Guardians go. You know what? Let's get Darwin in. Darwin has landed. I am a big monkey. I'm gonna incinerate you with my jetpack because I like that. And yeah, as you can see, he is alright. Not the best, not the biggest tank. He does have a good amount of health, but the thing is that he doesn't have a lot of armor. I'm not quite sure if that's the case because in Iron Marines there's this one little problem where you don't get any stats. Like, none of the heroes, none of the enemies have statistics, so you just kind of have to guess how good they are. You kind of have to, you know, try to understand how good everything is based on looking at it, which is a little difficult. But that's besides the point, because we already destroyed every single spawner that's ever existed. And yeah, that's good. Oh no, I forgot, we're getting these mofos. Well, this is gonna suck. Because, yeah, these guys, they're not a joke. They pack a punch. You don't wanna mess around with these guys. They're not easy. they can do a lot of damage and they destroy towers. That's what they're notoriously known for. Also, where are my guardians at? Oh, there they are. For some reason I just couldn't see them for a minute. Now what you can also do, if you want to, is you can just send everybody up in here. Because that's where the majority of the enemies are gonna be coming from. So if you just camp the front side, the enemies can't really gank up on you because they're just gonna be stuck. They're just gonna be sitting there and doing nothing. We're gonna send a brawler in. I may change the Showstorm up for, what would you call it, a Flamewalker. However, we do have some flying enemies and we don't really have anything for them besides our dropship, which is not good. But as you can see, everybody is just packed up over there. We don't even see the enemies, which is a little unfair, so you know what, I'm gonna retreat everybody just a smidget, just so we can at least see the enemies a little bit. As you can see, they're just getting annihilated at the front line. And that's pretty much the mission. You just camp them at the front, you don't let them get to you, and just chill. And boom, there you go, easy. Now, there's also a little bit of a theorem here, which you can pick up if you want. I don't really mind it. I guess you can get it. If you have this gear upgrade, which allows you to get the abilities on your towers upgrade up to tier 2 and 3, then it's definitely nice, but I don't really have this upgrade yet, so it's kind of worthless for me, in a way. So yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're gonna walk around. I'm gonna move my Flamewalker, and you know what? Let's do something fun. I think that's the way I've ended, so we're gonna sell both of these guys. And we're gonna go mostly for... Let's make it interesting. Let's go for engineers only, because low, I just wanna do it. I just wanna use the engineers only on this mission. At least for the end part. Because we don't really have anything difficult to worry about. As long as you stall the enemies up in here, they can't really get to your base. Like, you gotta be very bad in order to let this happen. Also, what is going on? This engineer is stuck. Oh my god, bless his heart. He's trying to find a way around the base. He's just too stupid. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he found a way. Finally, he found a way to go. Alright, now we're talking. I may keep the diplomats, but... do I keep the diplomats? You know what, I'm gonna keep them. I wanna go all-out engineers, but we don't really have a lot of healing. Because Darwin doesn't have any support in terms of healing. He does have his Rolling Roar, you know, his second ability, which basically makes every enemy in a big area stunned and they do less damage to you. And on top of that, he gives all of your ally units, including himself, extra damage. So it could really come in handy if you're having a big fight. You can turn the tides pretty easily with that ability. His W is basically the jetpack. He just hops onto his jetpack, burns enemies beneath him. It deals true damage though, but the damage is, like, even though it's true damage, it's not a lot of true damage. It's just a little bit of true damage, and it's the AoE is not phenomenal. And plus his movement speed, it's kind of alright, you know, mediocre. But if he moves to a longer distance, he jumps on his jetpack and he gains somewhat of a decent movement speed increase. And yeah, after 1 minute we're gonna be facing off the last wave, and we'll see how engineers with diplomats and Darwin is going to perform. Now we're gonna keep them a little bit at the back just because, you know, they are ranged, so let's just keep them around there. Darwin is gonna be our front laner, he's gonna be the tank. Even though he doesn't have super high armor or anything, he has a lot of health. That's what I've noticed with him. In comparison to other champions or heroes in Iron Marines, he does have a ton of HP, which is always a positive. Damn, that cough. Sorry for that. So, just a quick heads up for the videos that are gonna be coming up for this week and the week after. They're going to be pre-recorded. The reason behind it is because around the spirit of 11th of January 11th to the 16th of January, there's going to be my final exams for my first semester of university. So, unfortunately, I can't really record around that time. I just gotta settle down on my fat, thick dinosaur butt and study. So because of that, I'm not gonna be able to record, which means that I have to pre-record videos for a couple weeks. So I hope that you guys are fine with it, but if you've been a long follower of this channel, you know that I pre-record a lot. Just because I don't have a lot of time to record, honestly. Like, besides the weekends, I don't really record at all. So, yeah. Usually I have to go down to pre-recording for the most part. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check out how we're gonna shred the last wave. We're gonna keep it zoomed in, just so we can see the action from from a little bit of a closer perspective. So far, not really that much of an issue. Like for impossible mode, like bruh, this is impossible mode. Is this supposed to be challenging? Look at this. We're shredding. These are engineers. They're not meant to shred. They're good against turrets. They're good against bases, not versus enemies. But as you can see, they are surprisingly good because their attacks can ricochet around enemies. So they can kind of do area damage in a way. And I think once you max out one of the upgrades in the tech tree, you do get, what would you call it? Higher chance for a bounce attack to happen. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, Darwin is pretty much nowhere to be seen. He just... he's nowhere, man. He is invisible. We can't see him. I don't know what he's fighting, actually. Let's get him out. Let's get him out of the way. Oh, he's fighting off this guy. It should be fine. This is Darwin, he has HP, he can tank. Easy stuffs. The thing is that the wave is a little bit long, so we kinda have to wait. Or, wait, is that the end of the wave? No, tell me it is. I remember that there was a little bit more to that. But I guess maybe not. We'll see. We're waiting. So far we haven't seen any enemies for a couple seconds. So maybe this is the end? Is it? I don't know, I haven't really played this special operation in a long time, so... I kind of forgot how it operates, but I'm pretty sure that's the end. Because we haven't seen anything really. Oh, now they are coming. Alright, that was a pretty huge delay between the wave though. I don't know why. Like, why was the wave so delayed, man? Like, why? Why, Ironhide? Why you had to delay it so far? You just wasted a few seconds of my time for no reason. I guess if you play the mission legitimately, it could get a little overwhelming, so maybe that's why there is a delay, but... If you just cheese the mission and just camp the front... It's pretty easy. I mean, look at that. I'm using only engineers and diplomats. And my hero, and that's pretty much it. And the dropship, which I don't know how many times I dropped, but it wasn't a lot. In this mission, you don't really need to use it super frequently. I mean, you can, but it's not necessary. And speaking of unnecessary, you probably would only really need his abilities. I mean, I can use them. And you know what? Why not? Go Kong mode, look at that extra damage going. Yeah, easy. Easy stuffs. Alright, Darwin, come back. I want to see what enemies we're facing. Alright. Oh, two of these guys. Oh no, they got the engineers. No. Nope, you're not touching my engineer, I have a shield. We have shields, boy. Alright, let's melt them. Melt them up. Just like that. And... boom. There you go. Oh, we have one of those big boys. How fast is he gonna die? I don't know. Oh, these guys are not in range. Let me move them. I didn't even realize that until now. Oops. Well, whatever. The big boy is dead, and as a result, everything else is dead. Because he is by far the tankiest thing that you're gonna see. Or actually, no, I think it's the building thing that spawns over... what were they called? I don't remember they're called Overseers or something else. Oculus, yeah, Oculus. The little guys that can fly. Anyway, that's besides the point. The mission is already done. Well, that was a little bit underwhelming. Also, we have this guy who is asking for help. The Ascendai, or whatever he is. I don't know, I'm not really too familiar with the lore in Iron Marines, but yeah, he is kind of something important, to say the least, so we gotta save him, and we're gonna do this in the next mission, which is actually gonna be way more challenging than this one, so be prepared for something spicy next time. And yeah, guys, well, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future, and while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.